And I don't have a mic today, so hopefully this will work. We are in the Great Tetons. My background is the Tetons. We might have some rangers going by as well. Yes, we do. Let's just start with earth and sky breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Arms full and complete. Exhale. Making it all the way down. One more time. Full breath in. Full breath out. When outside practice is pretty compelling, you get the fresh air, you get the plants that are oxygenating. It's fantastic. So we're going to start with our feet a little bit wider. Yeah, anytime you can have an outdoor practice, great. We'll just take the hands side to side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Barefoot's even better. And I'm not barefoot today. It's a little too cool for barefoot. So 4 more. 3. The last one. Ooh, wiggle it out, shake it out. Whole gamut. Let's take the arms overhead again. Lace the fingers and press the pointer fingers to the sky. So it's like this. Up and over to your right. Inhale, let's bring it back up to center. Up and over to the left. Inhale, center. Let's go one more time each side. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And then bring the feet together. Take the arms down and just whoosh, whoosh, forward and back. And front and back. So crossing, alternating the cross of the arms. Overhead again. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale with the feet together. Now up and over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale up and over to the left. Inhale, center. And then take it back, arching up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bring it all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, standing all the way up. Hands together, heart center. Then we'll add on here. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. So this is the time to spread the fingers wide, plant to the earth. Take the heels to the floor if you can. And then rise up onto the ball of the foot and press back down to the heel. Rise up and back down. So we're getting a little bit of movement through the toes, through the feet. Coming all the way into a full plank. Balasana, so we're just holding here, pulse forward and back. Also called Kumbhakasana. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more time, forward and back. And then walk the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way to standing. Palms together, hands to your heart center. Inhale. Take the arms again overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time, plant the hands, step or jump back, and take a chaturanga. So we'll take the knees down first. Inhale, low cobra. Tops the feet down. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Nice, long, deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. At your last exhale, hold the breath out. Jump or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, press down to come all the way up to standing. Palms together, hands to heart center. Inhale, let's do that again. Reaching up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. 1 more. Empty the air out, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to standing. Palms together, heart center. And then we'll begin to change this up a little bit. So we'll take the arms overhead, deep seat, weight back in the heels. And we're just gonna open that to the right. Inhale. And come back to center. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, reach the heart upward. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take both arms back and lift the heels so we have a little balance. Inhale, back to center. 1 more time to the right. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, both hands float back. Pause. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Take the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open through the hip, a little rotation through the ankle. And through the hip. Ooh. We're going to step all the way through and come into a high crescent lunge. A little forward and back action through the heel. Inhale, exhale. And then lift the belly back. So you're situated pretty high here. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. That's going to be your warrior 2. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take the hands to the earth and step back. Take a vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Lift the left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Rotate through the ankle. Rotate through the hip. Step all the way through. We'll come into a high crescent lunge once again. Woo. Give a little pulse action up and back. So your back heel elevated right over the ball of the foot. And that's the hard part. Right over the ball of the foot. There you go. And then bring the arms overhead. Lift the torso tall. Lean, lengthen, exhale to the left. Inhale to the upward. Exhale to the right, and that brings you into warrior 2. And bring it back up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog for just a couple breaths. I want to adjust this so you can see actually what I'm seeing is this beautiful, majestic mountain. Ooh, there it is. Okay, a little better. Those are the Tetons. Jump or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. I almost disappear. Inhale, let's come all the way to standing. Palms together, hands to heart center. And we'll do that again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Let's come back up. Let's do that differently. Let's take a deep bend in the knees, weight back in the heels. Inhale, open to the right. A little twist. Coming back to center. Sit a little deeper. Inhale here at center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, come up onto the balls of the feet, heels back, up. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, float the hands to the left. Inhale, center, a little twist. We'll come up onto the balls of the feet. I'm rising up on my toes. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. That's our reverse push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips are high, right leg to the sky. Inhale, step all the way through. This time a warrior one, so we'll pick it up. Arms come to the sky. Lace the fingers and up and over to your right. So you have a little side bend going on. Up and over to your left. Inhale, center. Ooh, touch the top of the grand. That's the grand. Exhale, open up into a warrior two. And bring the palms together. Lifting or straightening the front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hold here. Reverse the warrior. Back through warrior two, side angle. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And bring the left hand to the earth. Hop your back heel up and bring the right arm to the sky. Now we're in a twisting low lunge. Rotate through the arm. 2. And then rotate the whole foot towards the side wall. And now you're in a side plank. I don't know if you can see that side plank. We're going to drop the hips. Inhale, raise up and over. Exhale, drop the hip. Make sure you're out of the shoulder here and your arm is far enough forward. Up and over. One more time. And then step all the way back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Hold the downward facing dog. Just going to move that one more time. I'm not quite so much in the shadow. We won't see the ground, but we'll see a little bit more of the practice. Okay, and then I'll move it again. Lighting changes and different perspectives. All right, so we're back here in downward facing dog. Taking the second side, left leg to the sky. Inhale, step through. Warrior one, bringing both hands to the sky. Exhale, over to the left. So this is an up and over side bend stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the Right side, we're in a warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Hold. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Watch this front knee. It likes to straighten out. It really gets strong through the heel. Yeah, and then come back through warrior two. The side angle. Our right arm now reaching up. We're just going to hold for 3 breaths. Take in the majesty of the mountains. Here in Wyoming, that beautiful air. And drink in all the space in your place. Right hand to the earth. We're going to reach that arm a little bit further forward. Keep the feet planted. And then just open the left arm and take a couple circles here. And then we'll turn all 10 toes towards the left. So you're on the blade of the foot here in a Vasisthasana. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, raise up and over. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and over. One more time. Plant the hand, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Step or jump your feet all the way to your hands. And then we're going to take the toes outward. So you're in a malasana. So we bring the hips down to the ground with or without a block. So you could sit on a block here. We're just stretching the low back and getting some movement down the spine, inner thighs. Then we'll plant the hand, take the feet parallel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, take it back into malasana. Inhale, reach the hips to the sky, feet parallel. Flat back, extended spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift. Again, flat back, extended spine. Exhale, back into malasana. And then we're going to take the hands, elbows to the knees, open and close. So you're making a fist, and then make it really bright lights. So we're twinkling those bright lights with the hands, firing up the forearms, shake it out. Just getting my hands warm. Then we'll plant the hands on the ground and come into Bakasana. This is knees high up on the tricep. You're going to just lean forward, stretching the neck. Pause there, lift the belly, push down through one toe, and lift the opposite. So I've got my right toe on the earth. I'm lifting the opposite. And then very gently, I can lift the other toe to match and possibly just pause, balancing on the arms. 3 to 5 breaths. And when you're ready to come down, plant the feet, lift the hips high. Flop back. Exhale, let's bring the hands underneath the toes. So now we're in gorilla posture. Bend the elbows, draw the chest to the thighs, shake the hips out. Release. Bend the knees and come all the way up to standing. Palms together, heart center, and shake it out. Nicely done. So we'll bring the feet together again here, standing on somewhat even ground, if you can find that. We'll bring the right knee into the chest. Hug it in. Rotate through the ankle. And take that knee out to the side as you bring the arm to the side. The standing leg is tall and strong. Make sure the hips aren't like pushing outward, but there's a big lift. Use your belly, whole body incorporated here. Then bring it back. and cross or twist to the your right, my left. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring it back to center, both arms extend, the leg extends, and bring the leg back to the earth. Shake it out. Let's bring the feet together for a moment. Rub the hands. We'll go to the second side in a second. Bring the hands right over the knees and circle the knees. Make sure they're nice and warm. Then go the other direction. And then we'll step onto the opposite foot. Bring the knee to the chest. So we're balancing. The key here is to utilize a chair or a couch, something to help you balance until you really can balance on your own. Balance comes quite easily as we practice it. Bring out to the side, bring it back to center, and then we'll switch the hand that's holding the knee and open in a twist. My right, your left. Ooh. Find that really solid ground. Bring it back to center. Extend the leg and lower. Shake it out. Shake the hands out. Getting a little bit warm here. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to turn to the side. We'll take a vinyasa. Inhale, half lift. Step to jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky here. Step through. Come all the way up into crescent, the way we started. Over to your right. Inhale. Center. Let's take the right arm open. So we're taking that twist again. And then bring it back to center. Into warrior two. So you're seeing it from the back side. Reverse the warrior. And side angle. Bring up into reverse warrior, both legs straight. And then we'll bend the back leg. So we're really going to deepen now that inner channel here. Touching the foot, touching the floor. See what works for you. Holding 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Warrior 2. Triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. And come back. You leave that there, Rick, because I'm using it. I'm actually switching back and forth. It's my, thank you. Both hands to the earth. Then we'll twist the triangle. Three breaths here, reaching straight up to the sky. Right fingertips. And bring it all the way back down. We'll step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, center, and then rotate open. Now we've got Vasisthasana, the full form. If you'd like, you can bring a knee down or a foot forward. So either of those work. Exhale, both hands to the earth. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take the left leg now to the sky. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Stepping all the way through, crescent lunge here, high crescent lunge. Making a twist towards your left. You bring the left arm back. Inhale, bring it back to center. Opening to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Inhale. Bring up, exhale, bend. Reverse the warrior. And then come back into side angle. So this is the same sequence we did earlier. Just adding on a little bit. Inhale, let's come all the way back up. Hands together, and this time we'll bend the back knee. Come into Skandasana. Touch the toe, touch the earth, use a block. I'm keeping the back heel on the ground. Full breath in, full breath out. And come all the way back up. Triangle pose. Full breath in, full breath out. The right hand coming back down to the earth. Step the back foot in. And now we'll take twisting triangle. So the hips are high, feet are facing forward. A nice length between the front foot and the back, but keep the heel on the earth and then open to the left. Full breath in, full breath out. Times 3. Then we're bringing it into a plank position, to a side plank position. So here the knee can come to the earth. You're reaching the right arm forward. That's one option. Second option, foot to the front, or third option, just bringing the feet together, full plank. Hold strong. 2, one more. Breath. Plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Never jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, all the way to standing. Palms together, hands to your heart center. And give it a little shake out, roll down through the fingers. So we're going to do that standing sequence again. And I will actually just bring it back, the Tetons here. For a minute. See if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm not quite in the way. There we go. So a little bit more of a silhouette, but find flat surface, ground. We'll shift the weight to the left leg, bring the right knee to the chest. Or if you're doing the same side, it'd be left leg. Now, instead of keeping the knee bent, this time we'll straighten it out. So you can hold underneath the leg. You could, the side of the leg or the big toe. Straighten the standing leg, full extension. And then take it out to the side. Hold steady. Bring it back to center. You could do the same sequence that we did earlier with the bent knee. Then we switch the hand that's holding the knee or the foot or the leg and twist the side. Bring it back to center. Hold. The surface is so uneasy and then uneven. And then lower the leg all the way back down. Bring the hands behind the base of the spine. Lift the heart. Exhale, take a forward fold. Oh. Releasing the hands. Inhale, flat back, and then come back to standing. Second side. Second side. So we're shifting the weight onto the left foot or right leg if you're mirroring me. Bring the knee into the chest. And we'll send that foot out forward. So you can use the hand underneath the leg to extend or outer edge of the foot. And then we'll take it to the side. Holding. Back to center with a little twist. So you're switching up the grip. Back to center. Release the leg and lower slowly. Hands behind the base of the spine. Lace the fingers up, opposite thumb forward. Lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Hands behind the torso. And just lifting up and over. Breathe in, breathe out. And then release the hands to the earth, step back. Come on all the way into chaturanga to the earth. So you're gonna stay onto the ground, arms at your side. Inhale, raise the feet, raise the shoulders, locust pose. Okay. Move that one more time. 5 breaths. And that's the 5th breath. You're going to release it. And rest. Shake the hips side to side. And then we'll do again. This time we'll lace the fingers. Drop the knuckles down. Open up the heart. You can do this with a strap or just plant the hands one on top of the other on the low back. That's also an option. Holding steady, 3 to 4 breaths. Squeeze the inner thighs. You're going to hug the inner thighs towards each other like you're holding a block. Lifting the feet, lifting the thighs, lifting the chest. And exhale, release. Turn the head to one side, shake the hips. And then we'll take this one step further, and that's to clasp the top of the feet. One or both at the same time. We'll do this twice. So if you're taking 1 foot at a time, you'd have one arm shooting forward, hand on the ground, and then you're pressing back with the right leg, or you have both. 3 breaths here. So if you're holding one, let's come all the way down. If you're holding one leg, let's switch to the opposite leg. And come all the way back up again. You had to hold of both feet, clasp the ankles, flex the feet, and come back into full bow. Times 3 breaths. Again, hug the inner thighs. And we don't want the knees widening out here. Up, shoulders stretching, and release. Whew. Bring the heels to the glutes. And release. Bring the hands either side of the chest. Come up on the hands and knees. Take a little cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. Lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding. And all the way back into child's pose. Stretching the low back. And as you breathe in and breathe out, I want to feel that space across the low back expanding. To a kneeling position, we'll take that bow, and from a kneeling position, we'll take it into a checking the time here. Camel. So kneel position, toes turned under. We're keeping the hips in the same plane as the knees, so they actually move forward. But what you want to move back are the inner thighs. So keep that channel, the movement or energy of the legs moving inward. So the inner thighs are pulling back. That opens the sacrum up a little bit. And then you're going to dive the tailbone towards the space between the knees. Keep the hands on the waist. Bring the elbows together and then lift the heart. This is camel. It's just a full kneeling back bend, but not bending the low back. It's lifting the heart upward. It's an extension. We'll bring one hand to the heel and the other opposite hand up and over. Deep breath. Bring your top hand forward, pulling up, coming back to neutral spine. Tops of the feet down and set your hips to the heels. Releasing. We'll do the other side. Watch that you're not pushing into the low back. I'm going to take this at a pace that's right for you. Turn the toes under. So this is the first step or progression. Hands to the base of the spine. Fingers can be down or up. It's just more comfortable for my fingers to bring up. Yours might be more comfortable down. Play with that a little bit. Bring the elbows in. Lift the heart to the sky. And then take the inner thighs back, outer thighs forward. You lift the heart. It's the energy here. Left hand to the heel. Right arm up and over to the sky. Deep breath. Right arm comes forward. Lifts or pulls you back up. Blasting up at the head. Take the hips back to the heels and notice how you feel. Your low back shouldn't feel anything. It should feel just fine. A lot of openness through the chest and the heart. So take that one more time. Of course, this is at your pace. So a third option would be to have the tops of the feet down instead of the toes turned under. So you can see that reach for my heel is going to be greater with the tops of the feet down. If you already feel like you're to the brink of that extension, then keep the toes turned under. Okay, hands to the base of the spine. You never have to leave the spine here. Your choice. So you're lifting the heart. You're taking the back bend. The extension, anytime you feel compression in the low back, you want to pause or stop or come out just a little bit. Otherwise, hands back to the heels or open the heart even more. Full breath in, full breath out. You're ready to come back up. You're planting the shins, squeezing the inner thighs, lifting with the heart. So stay out of the low back and press your hips to the heels again. Back bends can be very energizing. Of course, that's why we do them. One of the reasons why we do them, they're also opening for the chest and they counterbalance or action from what we do all day, which is forward motion, or we're sitting at a desk, or we're sitting at in a car. So let's from this kneeling position take the hands behind the hips. The fingers are touching the toes. You're just going to tuck the tailbone, press the shins into the earth, open the heart. Another heart opener. What you're feeling is the quads or the front body really opening a little bit more. And then release. If your knees will allow, sitting this way. And if they are not loving it, then you'd sit on a block. Let's take the feet forward now, sitting straight leg out in front. Bring the hands next to the hips, Dandasana. So we're seated L shape, lifting through the spine, pull the navel back, and then reach the arms overhead, keeping the whole backside against an invisible wall. Lace the fingers and press upward. So you start to feel that connection of the lower trapezius, that postural muscle right behind the heart, firing up. And exhale, release. Bring the arms out forward. Inhale here, exhale, reach forward. You can see my fingers are just over the toes. I'm a little bit tight here. Inhale, exhale, again, reach. Now they're coming a little bit further. Inhale, back it up, exhale. One more time here, and then bring the hands down to the ankles or feet, wherever you're at. Pull the shoulders back, lift the heart. Inhale, and just hold that flat back. So the pulling of the shoulders back onto your back, shoulder blades, and the pushing of one or both feet forward. Or you're anchoring from the ankles here. Anywhere you're anchoring, then you have this projection of the heart forward. Super helpful to get length in the spine. Breathing. Hold this for a good 3 to 5 breaths. And then we're going to take it a little bit deeper, 3 to 5 breaths. Know your back bends and your forward bends the hardest postures because we're not used to doing them every day, all the time. And it's not a posture we take very often. It's very healthy for the spine, done in incremental amounts, progression. And bring it back up, shake it out. Let's lie onto your back. Once again, finish up here on your back. Whoop. Beautiful. Grand in the back. Bend the knees. We'll take the hips upward into bridge. And if you'd like to support this with a block underneath the hips, that would be an option. I'm going to support with my hands, elbows to the earth, reaching the shoulder blades underneath, just resting on the hands. And then press down through the feet. We're going to hold bridge, bring the right knee into the chest, extend the leg to the sky, tap down, straight leg, back up, reversing the action, bend the knee, and lower the leg to the earth. Now, keep the opposite leg steady. Hips are lifted, right leg rooting down into the ground, left leg lifting, extend, give it a sweep down, back up, reversing, and drop the foot to the earth, and lower the hips all the way down. Big breath in, big breath out, with some hip rocks. And then we'll do that one more time. So it's a repetitive move here, same thing. We'll raise the hips, pressing down through all 4 corners of the feet, pressing down through the corners or edges on the back side of the shoulder. We'll bring the right knee into the chest, extend the leg upward, exhale, lower. Steady the left leg, inhale, back up. Bend the knee, reversing the action, and lower the foot to the earth. If that's too much, keep both feet on the earth or just bend one knee and hold for as many breaths as you can. So we'll switch sides here. Left knee comes to the chest, extends, and lower, and back up. Bend the knee, and come back down. Hips all the way to the earth. Feet wide, drop the knees over to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to your left. Inhale, center. Do that twice more. Over to the right. You can take your arms in goalposts. I'm going to keep mine on my mat. I've got a lot of grass here. Over to the left. And then back to center. Extend the legs all the way out. Bring your right knee into the chest. And up to the sky. flex and point the foot. This is going to be the same action that we did standing. We'll take the leg out to the side. Bring it back to center. Cross it over to your left. Now it's a deeper twist. Full breath in, full breath out. Times 3. One more. And then lift that leg back to center. And take it all the way down. Second side, anchor the left leg. Bring your right knee to the chest. Rotate through the ankle. Extend that leg to the sky. Flex and point. And out to the side. And back to center. And over to the right. The deep twist for the hip. IT band. Low back. And bring it back to center. Forehead to shin. And release all the way back down. Let's take both knees into the chest. Rock it side to side. A happy baby. And when you're ready, come into Shavasana. You'll bring the legs forward, extending the arms to your side. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Releasing, relaxing for about 3-5 minutes. Here, listening to the sounds that you hear in your space, or just even imagining what you hear outside, birds chirping, the soft wind blowing. Notice the smells. Either inside or outside. And as you draw on the senses, and you notice what you smell, what you feel, what you hear, what you see in your mind's eye with your eyes closed, and even what you taste. Let yourself be absorbed in the feeling, the sensations of the body. Feeling and sensation of being supported by the ground, less active in the muscle and skeletal structure. Just be yourself. These majestic mountains are themselves the sky, the sun, each hold a purpose, each in their own right, even down to every blade of grass, rock on the earth, serving a purpose. You also have a purpose. Stay here for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, deepen your breath. And on the inhale, on the exhale, let it move through you. Listening in response to wake the body up, slowly and gently moving the wrists and ankles, the fingers and toes. Draw the knees to the chest and roll to side lying position. And as you come up to seated posture, bring your hands again to your heart center. Here, honoring Mother Earth, honoring Father Sky, and bring the hands back to touch heart center. And then extend the left arm to the ground, right arm to the sky, and back through center. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the sky, and back to center. May you be blessed, may you be well. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Beautiful, wonderful day.